Hello, town meeting members. I'm Julie Hackett, Superintendent of Schools, and I am so honored to present an overview of the Lexington High School Building Project, a transformative investment in Lexington's future. The warrant article before you asks town meeting to appropriate funds for demolishing the existing Lexington High School and constructing a modern, sustainable replacement complete with athletic fields, parking areas, and accessory facilities. These funds will be expended under the direction of the Permanent Building Committee. Over the next few minutes, we'll walk through the project's 8-year journey, examine the costs and sustainability features, discuss permitting and environmental considerations, highlight our extensive community engagement, and review the taxpayer impact. We'll conclude with an exciting design update and virtual flyover that brings our schematic design to life. We can't wait for you to see the proposed plans for a new high school that will serve Lexington's students for the next 50 years and beyond. Our planning journey began in 2018. The timeline you see represents key milestones, though many more steps occurred behind the scenes. As the old saying goes, many hands make light work, and this project exemplifies that spirit. Town staff from school and municipal departments, numerous boards and committees, dedicated volunteers, and our project partners have worked collaboratively to bring us to this moment. Over the course of 8 years, we've analyzed enrollment trends, developed facilities master plans, drafted statements of interest and educational plans, established working groups, conducted feasibility studies, and refined designs from initial concepts to detailed schematics. This project is so much more than architecture and infrastructure, though. It's a testament to community collaboration and Lexington's unwavering commitment to excellence in public education. Community engagement has been important to all of us. To date, we've held over 200 meetings. We've had school building committee sessions, student school building committee meetings, community forums, subcommittee meetings, focus groups, and financial summits. And these weren't perfunctory gatherings. Each meeting had a purpose with detailed agendas, minutes, and productive discussions. We scrutinized and debated every aspect of this project to deliver the best possible design for Lexington's needs, now and for generations to come. Our sincere thanks to everyone who has invested their time, expertise, and passion to make this project possible. After exploring 19 different design options, several of which were inspired by community members, we arrived at our preferred schematic design. Our design team named it Bloom for its distinctive outward expression, which our architect will describe in detail during the virtual flyover. The School Buildings Committee's decision to select Bloom came after extensive deliberation. It wasn't an easy choice, but after multiple discussions, surveys, and substantial feedback from residents, Bloom emerged as the clear winner, and here's why. It is the most cost-effective and the least expensive of the new build options. It has enhanced accessibility, including Level 1 program adjacencies that will create a more accessible and inclusive building. We were able to improve recreation and athletic resources, and it contributes to the best overall plan for the Center Rec Complex. The diagram on your left is a space adjacency plan. It's the architectural translation of our educational vision. It emerged from the 100-plus page educational plan, which comprehensively details our academic programs, instructional activities, curriculum goals, and the learning spaces required to support 2,395 students or more. Our design team transformed these educational requirements into spatial relationships, thoughtfully arranging and connecting rooms to optimize interdisciplinary learning, collaboration, and movement throughout the building. One question we've been asked is whether the new Bloom design will be large enough to accommodate our high school students. especially in light of the MBTA zoning bylaw changes. We've studied this issue in detail, and plans are in place that will enable us to expand as necessary in three ways: by increasing class sizes while still maintaining a low utilization rate, converting central office spaces for student classrooms as needed, and by adding on to the building itself if necessary. However, this will not be needed if current enrollment projections hold, which are suggesting smaller cohorts of elementary students. It's also worth noting that the MSBA, overseen by the state treasurer, certainly would not make a $121 million investment in an undersized new high school. Sustainability these days is so important to our students, and it's absolutely critical to the entire community. A sustainable high school fosters healthier learning environments, it reduces long-term operational costs, and it promotes environmental stewardship through its own example. And Lexington is leading the way. Our 2019 Integrated Building Design Policy sets ambitious standards, and our new high school will exceed them. The building will be LEED Gold certified, net positive for energy, and constructed with healthy, red list free materials. Now let's talk about climate resilience because the numbers are impressive. Our embodied carbon and operational analysis shows the new high school will be 30% net positive thanks to solar PV and battery storage. Even more remarkable, despite being 509,000 square feet, over 100,000 square feet larger than our current building, the new design will achieve a 42% total reduction in carbon emissions over its 60-year life cycle. This is sustainable growth done right. Let me briefly address site approvals and environmental considerations. Permitting is already underway and progressing well. The project is approximately midway through the MEPA process. We're working through the Article 97 considerations, and the Vine Brook watershed study is now complete and under FEMA review. Our project team has proactively addressed environmental considerations from the outset, ensuring that our budget and schedule account for all associated requirements and approvals. Importantly, improving community resources at the Center Rec complex has been a priority throughout this process, and the Bloom design achieves our goal of meaningfully upgrading these shared community assets. Now let's address the question on everyone's mind. What will this cost? The total project cost is $659.7 million. However, Lexington's share is estimated at $533 million after accounting for the $121 million grant from the Massachusetts School Building Authority, which, by the way, is $10 million more than we were originally anticipating. We'll get $4.5 million from Mass Save and another $1 million contribution from the Lab Collaborative. These significant funding partnerships reduce the local burden by nearly $127 million. To help every resident understand how this project affects their specific situation, the town finance team developed an interactive Lexington High School project tax impact calculator. It's simple to use. You enter your home's assessed value, you click calculate, and you'll see the estimated annual tax impact of the Prop 2.5 debt exclusion vote. If you're unsure of your home's value, there's a direct link to Lexington's property database where you can search by address. This tool was designed to enhance transparency regarding project costs and their impacts on taxpayers, and it's now available for your use. Now for the exciting part. Let's explore the design itself. This rendering depicts the pedestrian experience, showing residents walking from Muzzy Street to the high school entrance. The design's connectivity will enhance the community's experience on the site. This aerial view shows the full campus scale with the Bloom design in place. The field house remains in its current location. The existing high school currently sits in the area designated on the map for the new athletic fields. See numbers 24, 25, 28, and others on this map. The new building's orientation optimizes both educational function and community access. This interior perspective reveals our dining commons, a beautiful, multifunctional space where students will eat, gather, socialize, and learn. Notice the distinctive learning stairway in the background. This oversized staircase serves as flexible seating where students can collaborate, complete homework, or simply connect. The Commons is also designed for community access. It will be available to accommodate the many cultural events and celebrations that are central to Lexington's identity. Our current classroom spaces are very small, and we're looking forward to the expansion of slightly larger classrooms. In addition to that, we have several feature spaces that deserve special recognition. We have a third level courtyard that offers natural light and an outdoor connection, creating opportunities for unique learning experiences. The large group instruction room faces the main entrance, serving as both a functional and symbolic gateway to the learning experience. We are excited about the 13 innovation labs. They're collaborative spaces and places where students and community members can work, imagine, explore, and create together. The schematic design includes these 13 technology labs in addition to a second makerspace, which is associated with the Library Media Center. Our students will have access to the kinds of real-world, authentic, hands-on learning experiences that we envisioned in our strategic plan and in the educational plans. It's exciting to imagine the opportunities for students and community members to come together to explore these spaces. They can be in learning labs that are designed around audiovisual, carpentry, fabrication, robotics, digital design, engineering, business, graphic communication, digital art, and more. Incorporating these cutting-edge learning technologies into our new high school will strengthen community partnerships, transform traditional educational experiences, and help us redefine success at Lexington High School. The current Lexington High School is over 75 years old and past its useful life. Renovating the systems alone would cost approximately $311 million or more, with no guarantee of continued service for another 50 years. A renovation of the systems alone could lead to continued deterioration, lost educational opportunities, and deferred problems that only grow more expensive with time. In a new high school, Lexington would get a brand new building that is designed to last 50 plus years. Over 100,000 additional square feet with room for future expansion. Significantly improved recreational facilities, modern learning environments that support 21st century education, sustainable net positive operations, spaces designed for community use, and more. This is not just a school building. It's an investment in our children, it's an investment in Lexington, and it's an investment in our future. We hope that you will support us in bringing this vision to life. Thank you. You may now scan the QR code to see the Lexington High School virtual flyover.